Alright, welcome back friends to another episode of Rimworld. So this is attempt number 2 of our Naked Brutality playthrough. So for those of you who might not know, what the point of this is, what I want to try to achieve is Cassandra Classic, Rough, Naked Brutality, Commitment Mode, with a random colonist, randomized seed, globe coverage, yeah that's all fine, in a random location on the map. There are a couple of exceptions being that if we get a colonist who physically does not have the skills that he needs to survive by himself in the beginning, we can re-roll. And if we roll, right onto a tundra field, then, understandably, that's not going to happen. So this is definitely the kind of place where we can make it work. We got 2 factions over there. Where we're in temperate forest. Okay, good. Forest of deciduous trees interspersed with fertile clearings. Many species of animals move around among the trees and on the plains. I don't like the 1.2 diseases per year. Half the year growing zone is quite nice. Average temp is good. It's not going to get that cold. Just what I don't like is the lack of mountains. I like to be a mole man. I like to live in the mountains. We've got granite, limestone and slate. So we just hope whoever we get has decent construction, which he does. Whoa, what a good colonist. He obviously hates his ex-wife. Understandable. Okay, so this is our guy. A veterinarian. Wow, he's amazing with animals. That'd be pretty cool. If we can get some grazing type animals out there, that could be quite useful. His mining is good, I like that. His construction is good. Good at shooting. Good at crafting. And he's a good medic. Wow, what an awesome colonist. Okay, so his plants is a touch low, but considering the amount of other good skills he's got, that's just too good to be complaining. So, Wichevski. Oh no, wait, hang on. So, it must be like this. Wichevski is our vet. Good. Good. Right, and then, so I've got 3 other names, Fredo, Spin Doctor, and Captain Save 'em All. As we recruit more people, or capture them, or whatnot, they'll get added in that order. Man, this is be a good one. Okay, what are my priorities? I need to get some tribal wear. I've got good shooting, I've got good crafting, so I think first thing we do is we chop down a tree. And we build ourselves a little bow, and we shoot some animals, which will give us meat. Well, after we've put a roof on that little structure there, most likely. So it was supposed to be a minor surgery, just an hour under anesthetic. You felt totally safe. Now you've awoken inside a drop pod, punching through the atmosphere of a distant Rimworld. Aside from a slick of mysterious goo, gross, all over your body, you are totally naked. With no preparation, no supplies, and no tools. Can you survive? So what are we dealing with here? Boomalopes, buck. Hopefully as it gets a bit colder we can get some alpacas or some muffalo and we can tame them. I mean with 10 animals we'll be taming animals pretty easily. If we're feeling a bit brave, we get some traps set up to keep ourselves safe. We might even try to tame a few megasloths. The megasloths can just graze to keep themselves safe. Okay, Wichevski, let's go. Slap a roof there. And orders chop wood. Chop down these here trees, my man. Stockpile zone. We'll put the front door there, I reckon. Actually, no, wait, that's not far away enough. Dump around the corner here. For corpses and waste and chunks. Here is everything except chunks, corpses and waste. Nice, we've got some berry bushes right here. A nice little fertile crescent as well with a steam geyser right there. Fuck, that is so cool. Okay, early signs are good. And with 4 mining, honestly, we can mine straight into here and turn this into our first little living complex. That should be enough space for us to build our little barracks. We can leave this then as a prisoner complex once this is secured. Okay, structure, wall, bam, bam, wooden door, furniture. Let's get ourselves a bed and get some light going. And then in production, let's see, crafting spot. Butchering spot we can do. Actually, I don't want it to be outside. It'll suffer from a penalty. I think I might want to put the campfire outside. It's 20 degrees inside. If I put it inside, I think it'll be too hot for him. Okay, so early signs are really, really good. How are we doing for wood? You know, I might even slap down a trap or two right away, just in case anything untoward and crazy happens. Like a mad, you know, grizzly or something. I have actually had that before as my first disaster. I've had a bloody bear come wander in. For a second I thought Wichevski was wearing like a little bone helmet or something. God, this is so encouraging. It looks really good as a start. Hunger easy. I'll tell you what, let's just grab these berries and we'll step down a campfire. I think the campfire is probably your priority. Get yourself some berries. So I'm going to try and pause as little as possible, but just in situations like this, probably a good idea. I think I want to keep 4 is enough for a day and a bit. 6. Let's assume he eats 3 a day. 3 meals, 3 square meals a day. Mushroom, ready to harvest, good lad. Oh, heel root. Jade! Well, I certainly can't blame the spawn on the map if everything goes wrong. Oh yes, oh jeez. The peeing and the pooing. He needs to pee, he needs to poo. And look at this. Water right behind us. So put a wall there, Bam, latrine. Wichevski, sorry to interrupt your meditating, but you got to build yourself a latrine. So in the previous videos, when you guys made the comment that you thought that this hygiene mod is a touch unbalanced, and I think there's probably some truth to that in the fact that your colonists take too long. Like that, like look at the amount of time they spend. I mean, for what it does and this time scaling, I think I probably agree it does take a bit long. But what I realized was when your colonists actually clean themselves and go to the bathroom, they get a clean buff, a morale buff. So I would imagine that's how they justify the time spent, because you're actually getting a morale buff. Okay, food restriction I don't mind, drugs I don't mind. 7 hours of sleep is probably enough. What time is it? It's only 8 PM. We're off to a cracking start. Let's hope we can maintain. This is huge though, having that geothermal vent right in front of us. So particularly because what I want to do is I think I want to have this starting complex will be roughly that size. But we'll just dig in first, we'll build some rooms, we'll do... I like to do a main barrack starting area. Big enough so I can turn it into 4 mini rooms. A kitchen, or... What did I do on my offline one? I had an 11 by 11 barracks, which I turned into a 5 by 5 kitchen with a room for walking in the middle. That corner starts off as research, that corner is like your dining room, that corner is your recreation area, and then you offshoot little areas, you know, like east, south, and west corridors for everything else that you need. Sorry friends, just recovering from a bloody cold again. And then I need to rebind my keys. Because the mute key takes me to the world. Like, I'll do that at the end of the next episode. I'm just trying not to cough and sneeze and snot into the microphone. This is the worst thing for me living where I do here in South Africa. It's called the high veld, and we call that because at altitude we are really, really high. I believe we're at like 6,000 meters. And it's very dry up here as well. So for someone like me with chronic sinusitis and hay fever, I tend to get sick like every 2 to 3 months. It is the worst. So my IRL Rimworld biome has a very high disease per year count. As soon as these wild heal roots hit 100%, we will smash those and harvest them. Oh, that's awesome. We've got some trees growing here as well. These trees have a very high yield. They give you quite a lot. Let's slow down. This is inefficient. Okay, I think cook your meals up and then finish building that bow. This is also so great. We've got structures around us. I'm still a big believer in the early game when you can't actually craft blocks, or you don't want to spend the time and resources. You just deconstruct these structures all around you. They are surprisingly easy to deconstruct, and they give you a fair amount of resources. I've found, like there's steel there, sandstone. While Wichevski is cracking on there cooking his food, let's just take a look-see at what we are dealing with here, resources wise. That's the ancient danger, clearly. Steel, compacted machinery, that's all good. I'm seeing lots of steel, lots of compacted machinery. No gold, no silver. What I do want to do, so if we look at his, where's his animals? Oh, he's a terrible cook. God, that's going to suck. He's going to get food poisoning a lot. Ugh. Nice. Equip a short bow. So what are we going to hunt? I think buck and doe is his best bet. We'll grab one. We'll go tribal wear. Do once. What else could be useful? Smoke leaf, tribal wear, club, knife. Once he's got himself meat going and tribal wear, I think we've got to get the planting going. I don't want to touch these cherry trees though. They're going to yield so nice resources. Oh, look, it's got some heal root. You know what? Just grab this heal root. I've got no excuses for screwing up the start. We've got everything we need. Actually, you know what? I'm getting distracted again. I did say that I wanted to chuck a trap down, and there is still an outside chance that something horrible could happen. Let's just, you know, I want you to hunt, sure. But we're so vulnerable. All that we have is a little bow. This requires how much? 35 wood? Okay, fine. Let's chuck down. Something's being eaten. What is that? A little squirrel. It's fine. I'm not fazed about that. Just on the off chance that we get chased by a bear or something, I want a trap just to, you know, screw up the bear. Let's do one more. Fully grown trees anywhere? Just quickly one more, Wichevski. How's our mood? Not bad. 8 without table, fair enough. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Once we chuck down some more wood. Nope, sorry mate, I can't let you relax too much. I need you to focus on working. I need 10 more wood. You know what, that's fine. That's totally fine. Day 2 draws to a close. Okay, we've got some basic security going. Some hunting going. Boomalope. Could be worth taming a boomerlope. Like how he's shooting at the buck and then decides to just lie down and check out the stars as this buck bleeds to death next to him. It could be worth just trying to grab a boomerlope or two and let them wander around. Because if I can train them to release, they can help defend us. They can passively give us... what's that stuff called? Biofuel. I can then build a biofuel generator, get that power going. But I would need... Oh, chem fuel. But construction needed 6, which we can't do. We've got enough construction, I could go straight for power. But priorities-wise, I reckon it's clothing, stable food, get the crops down. Then we'll jump in here, get the building going. Then we can get our power going. I feel like when it's only one of us on the map, power is less important. We can actually wait with power. Good lad, keeping the place nice and clean. So did you get that buck? Yes, you did. Let's butcher that buck. I could build a quick butcher's table, and you know what? We are so close. Why not? It's such a shame to lose so many resources when you just use the rubbish butcher's spot. 61%, 82, 83. Feeling good. Good start. Don't worry, Wichevski. I know you're upset at being naked, but you got everything you need. We'll build you some clothes soon. I can build you a recreation little wooden horseshoe stick. In fact, that'll take a second. Bam. A butchery table. What a diligent little worker. What a lovely, lovely guy. In fact, are we sitting with this extra wood? Let's go for a quick 1x1 table. Just so you can have somewhere to eat. Bam. And how about some extra comfort? I'm going to refuse visitors until I have guest beds for the moment. I kind of feel like I don't need visitors right now. Go get us some wood after you've butchered this creature. I would like it if there was a way you could modify the chop wood order to say like only trees above a certain threshold. Okay, we need 60 leather to get ourselves tribal wear. 1 buck is even of 24, so we've got to hunt 2 more buck. Wait, can I make pemmican yet? No, I'd need to research it. No. Okay. And yeah, we're not going to be doing any research until we get someone else. Super important to get the cooking area clean. He's going to get food poisoning. One thing I did learn from an offline campaign is that building my kitchen out of steel. So you put steel walls, you build steel floor tiles. It gives a very high cleanliness rating. Not as good as silver. Silver, I think, is the best. But steel is pretty damn good. And as soon as I was able to do that, even though my person only had 2 cooking skill, they weren't getting food poisoning. Like, let's look at the cleanliness rating. Very dirty. It's indoors, but yeah. Not surprising. I think it'll count as very dirty outside. That's just unfortunate in the beginning. I don't see any way really I can avoid that. Is it worth making a fuel stove? I don't think so. Not yet. Yes, I do think the order of the way I want to do things, it doesn't need to be changed. We've got the 5 meals good to go. Go chop down some trees. Hunt more buck. Get your clothing on. Then once his clothing is done, then that's sorted. We'll need 2 more buck. He's got a table. He's got a chair. What the hell? Let's even give him some extra comfort here. I mean, these are all going to be relocated anyway. Is there any difference between the 2 dresses? I don't think so. No. That's 50 wood. Also 50 wood. Go on, Wichevski. There's that comfy bed, my man. Hunting time. Oh, I could deconstruct some steel wall here. What am I going to use the steel for? Nothing right now. Okay, go get a buck and a doe. Oh, more heel root. We have got very lucky. We were quite fortunate with our starting area. It's a lot easier and more forgiving than the previous episode. A mad tortoise! Hunt that shit. Has he caught us out of our base? And this is exactly what I built the traps for. Now, not to be funny, I don't want to fight this thing because they can actually hit really hard. They give you quite a nasty nip, these tortoises. Where is he? Well, let the trap do the work. I'll tell you what, slow this down. We'll pull him into the traps. Yummy tortoise meat. Yeah, get him. Oh, piss. Is he not going to hit that trap? Oh, fuck. Didn't even kill him. Run! It's a tortoise! Oh my god. Dude, I know you're not a great shot, but it's a friggin' tortoise, for God's sake. We're gonna have to pull it around. We're gonna keep playing around the corner from this man-eating tortoise. As it comes around here, though, it should hit that trap. What was that, headshot? Yeah! God, that was terrifying. I actually want him to run around and clean. See if we can't keep the cleanliness rating decently high. And I need more wood to rebuild that trap. Okay, while you do that though, I can see this. This will all be our growing fields here. We'll put our... Which direction should our base face in? I think what I want to try is we'll have all the entrances here facing the fields. We'll grow like in this whole little area here. Solar and wind power will be this side. Of course, we'll have a geothermal right there. Any other vents? Another vent right there. Oh, man. Summer's starting. It's going to get hot. I think he's actually suffering from heat, isn't he? Slept in the heat? Yeah, okay. Awful bedroom. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. We're having to store all this stuff in here. It won't be long until we improve your environment. What the fuck was that? Thank you, bear friend. Okay, no, never mind. He ate the entire bloody turkey. No, clean up. That's a fucking mess in here. Sweet. Oh, awesome. The other one's dead as well. That's enough now for our tribal way. In fact, so much so. Why don't you haul that? Yes. So, money-wise, how are we going to generate money? Construction, so artistic is 0, fair enough. Crafting is not great, but I do have some familiarity with it, and we'll learn nice and quick. Transport pod. Ah! Hello! Rave! Male space refugee. But I need to build a medical, assign a bed as medical, and then we can chuck him in there. He's nice and close too. Let's go like this. Medical. Drop everything, Wichevski. I don't capture him. Rescue him. Space refugee. He should be rescuable. Why is it showing him only as capture? That's weird. Well, okay. He should be easy to convince to join us. We've got a decent social skill, I believe. 6, okay. But the main thing, burning passion. His 4 burning passions are freaking amazing. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? So death in 6 hours. He's got asthma and cataracts. This guy is screwed up. What is he? It's not great. He can't do skilled labor or hauling. He's an amazing artist, though. And he can be our researcher. I certainly want to keep him. Take a look. Oh, super easy. That shouldn't be that hard at all. Lizard skin. Where? Oh, from the tortoise, of course. Now, Wichevski, we'll build you a little annex as a bedroom in a second. But in the meantime, can I set him to sleep inside the prisoner area, I wonder? Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, so that answers that question. Expand that again. You are sleeping outside for the moment, Wichevski. We don't even have wood, do we? No, we don't. You're just going to have to crash in the toilets. It's only permanent, temporary. Playing horseshoes, cleaning, butchering, repairing. Go to bed. So hopefully this means once Rave can walk, he'll feed himself. And you know what? I've got 2 people to feed now, so let's crank meals up to 12. Wichevski, as soon as you're awake, clean the blood. I need more wood. Rave is going to need access to a bathroom, though. I could put walls out here and open up here. Yeah, resistance remaining. It's coming down pretty damn quick. Look at that, 1 at a time. So 4 more attempts. Oh, now I'm eating raw food. Damn. I really want Rave to get a part of us as quick as possible. I need him to join us. This arrangement is not helping. Ah, and almost tribal wear time. Wichevski, how are you feeling, buddy? I'm worried about your stress. Shit. Heatwave, raid. This guy would have been great to have him join us. So he's on the Savage Rangers. Savage Rangers, 100%. Okay, they bangers, sorry, Savage bangers. Never going to join us. Okay, security. In fact, build another one. There's another raider coming soon. Which wood do we have? This is just going to have to be enough. But I think if we stay indoors, that guy who's raiding us should hit the traps and hurt himself. Let's quickly see if we can't chop down and get another one of these traps down. Now is not the time to be cooking, Wichevski. You've got a raid coming. How much wood are you carrying? 35. If I just stay indoors, this guy raiding should just smash up the stuff that's outside, and that'll almost certainly mean that he's going to hit these traps. Yeah, feed rave. Here they come. I think for the moment, let's quickly do this. Let's go. Expand. Rename area 1 to indoors. And we'll expand indoors to be just there. And then just stay indoors until this raid is over, Wichevski. You can craft diamond. There you go. He's smashing up the bloody loo. Oh, there you go, Jet. Eat trap, dickhead. Okay, he is bleeding now. Good, he'll bleed to death in 4 hours. I think we're going to kill him. I'm not going to... He's got 4 hours to smash up the whole bloody base. Left leg cut off. Does he not have a fake leg or something? Oh, just bleed to death, you dickhead. Wichevski, surely you would put that clothing on. There you go. Good lad. Now, what is he going to smash down this limestone wall or bleed to death first? I think he's going to get through the wall first. Hey! Passive defense for the win. Wichevski, it's okay. So manual priority, firefight is always #1 priority. Yeah, you can bleed to death, you dick. Come here and smash my friggin' toilet to pieces. I'd also love to know how smashing a wooden toilet with a knife sets it on fire. Oh God, getting a break risk. And eat raw meat, you dick. You've got meals there. It's at a prisoner area. Urgh. No, wait. Copy. Paste. This one is preferred, so... I wanted to haul those meals outside. So that it eats the meals. Yeah, Wichevski is understandably feeling quite stressed. This whole raid has really freaked him out. And now we've got to rebuild the cocking latrine. Just stay with us, Wichevski. How much wood am I going to need just to expand this here and give him a bedroom? I think after we rebuild the bathroom area. Because him sleeping outdoors, he's not liking the outdoorsy situation. It's no good for him. Rave crapped himself. Feeding. Washing. Hauling. Consume. Okay. If we can pull this off, if we can get Rave to join us, that's going to help us so much. So Go Juice. What does Go Juice do? Blocks pain, increases movement speed, melee and shooting abilities. Okay, good. We'll certainly use that once we get attacked again. Cleaning up bedpan. Let's quickly haul that corpse away. I don't want to keep seeing that corpse. Blech. Venison rotted away, not surprising. Have we treated all of our wounds? It looks like we have. Okay, that heat stroke should be wearing off as it's getting cooler indoors, which is quite nice to see. Technically this is a bit of a waste of time, but fine, go ahead, repair the wall. And then do some cleaning after you've chatted to Rave. Getting Rave to join us, or should I say Fredo, we'll rename him to Fredo. We'll quickly build a little annex, get him to a place to stay. We'll get the plants, or get the crops planted between the two of us. We can probably still get a decent crop in before fall comes along. Then once we are set up like that, then Rave, I think, can just sit and just research. Wichevski's going to break. I think finish building the toilets, chop down loads of wood, and then let's build you a room. This is untenable. He is absolutely going to break. Look at this. When you wake up, consume the simple meal. Come on, Wichevski, stay with me. Major break risk. Wait, okay, low food, meal source, medicine. Okay, so what upset him there? Filthy, embarrassed. Why is he embarrassed? Oh, because he took a shit right in the middle of the, middle of the cooking map. Wichevski, you know what? You can cloud watch a bit. That's fine. I don't mind that. After you've cleaned up, clean ash, and cut these trees. The trees we'll use to finish the toilet and build you a little place to stay. So, survived our first raid. We are, I think, in a pretty good space to get Rave to join us. Wichevski's morale is actually pretty damn good. He seems quite resilient, like he's only in minor break risk territory for the moment. Yep, that's correct. The spike traps do need to go up, but actually the latrine is more of a priority, I reckon. Rave is fully healed. One more attempt to break his resistance, and then we can start trying to recruit him. Here we go. Come on, Rave, you big fat fuck. He's also from the Savage Bangers. Okay. Music lover, medieval minstrel. Primarily, he's going to be researching, cleaning, and creating artworks. How much wood do we have, Wichevski? Nice, there's heal root there, ready to go. Harvest that now. I don't want to have to go run out and harvest in the middle of a medical emergency. Cherry trees, ready to harvest. 80% grown. $47, good lord. Wichevski, I like that you are a neat person and you keep hauling things. Excellent. Okay, after you've washed, haul that, good lad. Our campfire was destroyed. Keep cleaning, good lad. Campfire, build an extra room, and he's not sleeping out in the open anymore. Excellent. Add bull. Cook simple meal until you have 10 is probably fine. Although we don't have that much, do we? Very low food. Go grab another dough. Cargo pods. We'll take a look at those in a second. Excellent. Ooh, jade. For a second I thought that was a dead turkey. Lol. Okay. More cargo pods. Blessed from the heavens. Boiled shellfish. As soon as you're awake. Is that, I think that counts as a lavish meal, which is wonderful, Wichevski. That is going to help maintain Wichevski's morale while we try to recruit Rave. The second we recruit him, we'll knock down this wall, which will cool the whole area. And I think Wichevski, enjoy some boiled shellfish. There you go, as soon as you can. I think it counts as a lavish meal. Let's check it out. 8 boiled shellfish. Yummy. I think it's probably worth building a spare latrine so that Rave doesn't have to keep crapping on the inside of the jail cell. Okay, construction can commence now. Well, cooking can commence. Come on, Rave, join us. You'll get a new name. You'll get a place to stay. Yes! Yes! Fredo, welkom. Edit. Fredo. Welcome, buddy. Okay, so since it looks like we'll be here for a while, Wichevski thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? We should be called the Glorious Democratic People's Free and Prosperous, Glorious Democratic People's Free and Prosperous Republic of Stobbie. Totally not a banana republic, in brackets. Wichevski also thinks that you should give this settlement a name. What should this local settlement be called? Stobbie. Welcome. Producers of the world's finest boiled shellfish. Deconstruct. Fredo, keep cleaning. Okay, so, Fredo, your number one priority is cleaning. You're not a great hunter, is he? He could hunt. You know what? Let's craft him a short bow. Wichevski, what are you up to? Hunting. What I need Fredo to do is to cut down trees. Never do plant cutting. Shit. Yeah, finding things for him to do is not going to be that easy. Wardening, hunting. You can't plant cut, you can't grow. I think if we finish the expansion here, we can get a research bench down and you can just sit there and research permanently. Heat wave is over, thank goodness. God, Fredo, you are fucking useless for the moment. Well, chop this here wood, Wichevski. Food is holding steady at least. Yeah, butcher. Please tell me Fredo can cook. Ugh. He has got animals on 2, so you know I can have him doing. I can have him try to handle. He's got a passion for it. He's not great for it, but if we take animals that have a 0% chance of getting, or 2% chance, we could try to tame them. Hares and turkeys aren't going to help us. Turkeys lay eggs, but that's, you know, that. Try to tame the boomalopes. There's only 2% chance that they get upset. Intellect's ranged weapon, yeah, fine. This is good because at least now I can take Wichevski off of cleaning duty. Never going to research or study or teach or create art. Like he has to cook, unfortunately. What is the wood situation? Not great. I think after we've built these made these meals, Fredo, can't you even can't even merge? Useless. That bed needs to get built. Sleeping out in the open is upsetting Wichevski. It's all down to Wichevski. Because precious, delicate little Fredo can't do anything. Actually, you know what? Let's not put a door here. We'll put a wall there. We'll keep the door there. Wichevski, I think you deserve the bed, because frankly, you're the only one who's doing anything. So far, Fredo's contribution is cleaning up occasionally and eating the fancy food. Not gonna lie, Fredo, you're not very useful so far. If you could have hauled, that would have been great. Okay, he's rested. Do hygiene now. Okay, cooking is done for now. Then it's going to be wood chopping, I believe. Okay, fine. It's Fredo's bed. I'm hoping that this wood will give us enough to finish the building here, get a research bench, and then Fredo can get cracking on the research. Which wood are we dealing with here? Also, let's chuck a floor down here, because this place looks dreadful. Wichevski, thank God for you. We would be ruined without you. He's doing everything. Okay, production. Simple research bench. Wooden stool. That's also right. Fredo can go hunting. Medicine, it's not great. 2 stacks of medicine. So eventually, our growing zones, I am going to go into the research tab here and... No, oh, good lord. Yep, that's my alarm to warn me the episode's going too long. So, we will go into agriculture. I really like agriculture because it lets you grow different types of food, which has different yields. So, snow beets, this can grow longer on into winter and doesn't die when it goes sub-zero. Agriculture 2 is fruit, pretty much, which has a higher yield, less to make meals. Here's where it starts getting good. Ag 3 and wild biome. So it's let you to plant trees, banana, oranges, peaches. They grow a lot slower, but the yield is so much bigger. This is also quite nice. Coconuts, gooseberries, and then you can even start growing ambrosia. Okay, so that's episode 1 of attempt number 2 of the Naked Brutality mod. Wichevski is a fucking hero. As soon as he's finished building, there we go. So Fredo, equip short bow. We can also do this now. We can go hunt as a primary. There we go. Wildlife. I want to see what Fredo's going to do. I hope he goes and hunts. Good lad. Wichevski, hauling jade. Okay, I have to stop at some point. God, this is the problem with this game. I can easily make like a 10-hour episode, just wanting to play on and on and on. I think we have a decent little starting area. The biome and the map we've started in could not be better. We've got our second colonist going, so no longer alone, no longer naked. We are afraid though. Bam. Okay, so in the next episode, what's my focus going to be? Building the research bench, certainly. And then it's going to be all about getting the crops down and maintaining security, of course. I might actually want to just knock down this wall and turn that into like, you know, a little walkway where they can get to the loos enclosed. Because we did see that the raiding parties were going straight to the back and destroying the latrines, which is not good. Okay, good episode. Thanks for watching, friends. I'm Stobbie149. This is the Glorious Democratic People's Free Glorious Republic of Stobbie. Totally not a banana republic. Totally a democracy, I swear. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.